Once upon a time in ancient India, there was a kingdom called Kapilavastu. There, a prince was born to King Shuddhodana and Queen Mayadevi. He was named Siddhartha. From a very young age, Siddhartha showed deep interest in the mysteries of life. Instead of enjoying palace luxuries, he often preferred to sit alone in nature, deeply absorbed in meditation. King Shuddhodana worried that his son might one day renounce the royal life and become a monk. To prevent this, he tried everything possible to shield Siddhartha from the sufferings of the world. He gave him every comfort and kept him completely isolated from the outside world. But destiny had other plans. One day, Siddhartha expressed a desire to visit the city with his charioteer, Chandana. With the king's permission, they ventured out. During this journey, Siddhartha saw 4 sights that would change his life forever. First, he saw an old man, walking with great difficulty using a cane. Next, he saw a sick man, groaning in pain. Then, he saw a lifeless body being carried to the cremation ground. Finally, he saw a calm and serene monk, begging peacefully for alms. The peace on the monk's face was unlike anything Siddhartha had ever seen. These sights shook Siddhartha deeply. He realized how fragile life was, and how suffering was an inseparable part of it. He began to question the true meaning of life, and understood that the palace luxuries could never give him real peace. One night, while his wife Yashodhara and their newborn son Rahul slept peacefully, Siddhartha quietly left the palace. He gave up his royal clothes and began his journey as a simple monk. Siddhartha spent many years in search of truth. He learned from various teachers but found no satisfying answers. He practiced severe austerities, including fasting for long periods, but only ended up weakening his body without attaining the wisdom he sought. Eventually, Siddhartha reached a place called Bodh Gaya. There, under a peepal tree, later known as the Bodhi Tree, he vowed not to rise until he discovered the truth. Days and nights passed as he meditated deeply, freeing his mind from all worldly desires and distractions. It is said that during this time, he faced many temptations and inner battles, but remained steadfast in his goal. Finally, on a sacred night, Siddhartha attained enlightenment. He understood the 4 noble truths of life. There is suffering. Life is filled with pain and sorrow. There is a cause of suffering. Our desires and attachments cause suffering. There is an end to suffering. By letting go of desires, suffering can end. There is a path to end suffering. By following the Eightfold Path, right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, one can achieve liberation. With this realization, Siddhartha became the Buddha, meaning the awakened one. He was no longer just a prince. He had become a spiritual guide who discovered life's deepest truths. After his enlightenment, Buddha spent the rest of his life teaching others what he had learned. His first sermon was delivered in Sarnath, where he introduced the Eightfold Path to his 5 disciples. Buddha preached nonviolence, compassion, the middle way, and love for all living beings. He taught that regardless of caste, class, or gender, anyone could attain nirvana, the complete liberation from suffering. His teachings were simple yet profound. He emphasized that true happiness doesn't lie in external things, but within our own minds. By letting go of anger, hatred, and greed, we could achieve inner peace. He founded a community of monks and nuns who spread his teachings across the land. Until the end of his life, Buddha inspired people to walk the path of awakening. At the age of around 80, he passed away in Kushinagar, entering Mahaparinirvana, complete freedom from suffering after death. Even today, Gautama Buddha's life and teachings continue to inspire millions across the world. His message is timeless. It teaches us to seek peace within, be kind to others, and live a meaningful and joyful life.